We are breaking down the latest headlines in Golden Bachelor Nation news. Hey everyone, this is Hiba Berry and welcome back to Shared News. Today we will be discussing all things Golden Bachelor. It's no surprise that the Golden Bachelor ratings have been through the roof in comparison to other Bachelor Nation shows. According to Deadline, for the third consecutive week, the show grew in viewership during Hometowns Week. There were 5.58 million viewers who watched the episode, which is a 5% increase from last week. This makes it the biggest audience of the season. It is also the most watched telecast for the Bachelor franchise since the finale of Matt James' season in March of 2021. The Golden Bachelor had an impressive 11 million platform viewers in the first 7 days of viewing. Bachelor Nation fans are really showing up and tuning in for Gerry Turner. Gerry has so much charisma and it's been a joy to watch him thus far during his journey. He is such a gentleman, is well-spoken, and knows how to command a crowd. He was truly the perfect lead for a season that was so highly anticipated. Whoever the next Golden Bachelor is, they will have very big shoes to fill. But before the next Golden Bachelor, hopefully we can get the first Golden Bachelorette. But that's a time for another video. Now, next up, Gerry Turner is opening up about fantasy suites and those intimate moments. In the past, fantasy suites have been known for a time when Bachelor and Bachelorette leads learn more about their final picks in intimate settings, without all the lights, cameras, and microphones. Gerry was on the Tamron Hall show and addressed the quote, knocking boots saying when it came to intimacy. He said, quote, maybe it's a Texas euphemism for intimacy, but the misdirect is that really wasn't what those fantasy suites were for.
I found the fantasy suites to be the perfect moment to connect intellectually and emotionally with these women, where I couldn't have conversations basically in front of our grandchildren.
Yeah. Gerry continued to say they are on camera and mic'd up all the time, so the fantasy suites are the perfect opportunity to have those private conversations that won't be on a public platform forever. This will be a very different fantasy suites approach from past Bachelor and Bachelorette seasons. Let's see if the outcomes will be the same or different. This season really has me invested for what is to come. I do admire how Gerry is hyper aware of how his actions will have an impact on his family. He takes his time to take everyone's feelings into account and not just his. In this show and as a lead, it is all about you. It speaks volumes that Gerry is filtering himself down and knows there's a time and a place to have certain conversations. Now let's talk about when all these episodes will be dropping. You guys better take note and save the dates. The anticipated fantasy suites will air Thursday, November 16th. The following week is Thanksgiving week, so we'll get to relax for the holiday as there will not be a new episode. Such a cliffhanger. And lastly, that leads to the finale where it will be revealed who Gerry walks away with. The season 1 finale will air Thursday, November 30th. This will be a 2-hour finale, so make sure to clear your schedule and prepare for this night. All these episodes will air on ABC. Now lastly, we here at Shared News are going to end with a little spoiler, so take this as your warning to click out of this video or fast forward if you do not want any spoilers for this season of The Golden Bachelor. Okay, ready? So there are claims that a certain TikTok video might have told us who won The Golden Bachelor. On September 25th, Leslie posted a video on TikTok and Instagram dancing with her granddaughter to Dua Lipa's Dance the Night. At first, we think it's a cute, innocent video. Now, in the video, Leslie is dancing, but off camera, it seems like fans heard Gerry's laugh. The comments started popping off and agreeing that they heard Gerry too. I watched the video and it was a faint giggle, so it was really hard to tell. Because of the laugh sounding like Gerry, fans are concluding that Leslie will potentially be the last one standing. Fans on her video commented, quote, "That was definitely Gerry in the background," end quote. Another said, quote, "That laugh in the background sounds familiar," end quote. And lastly, another said, quote, "Did I hear a tiny Gerry laugh from behind the camera?" End quote. quote, "The fans have spoken." Now, if that wasn't enough convincing evidence, there is another example of Leslie possibly being the final pick. In an interview Gerry did with Us Weekly, you can see in the left-hand side of the frame a mystery woman sitting on the bed in the reflection of the mirror in the background. Fans are pointing out that it looks like it could be Leslie on the bed using a laptop. Others say it looks purposeful. This one to me looks fake and planted. Anyone knows, especially during the times of COVID, that when you are on Zoom with your camera on, you are hyper aware of anything and everything in your background. So I'm not believing that this was done on accident. There are publicists and Bachelor reps handling these interviews, scheduling these interviews, so if that was to remain a secret, anyone could have helped Leslie get out of that frame. Also, our weekly reminder is that Bachelor producers are masterminds. Now, these producers know there are Bachelor Nation sleuths out there. I'm sure the producers want to throw curveballs and keep them guessing, so I think this is a case of just that. All right, those are all the latest headlines for The Golden Bachelor. Don't forget that The Golden Bachelor airs on Thursday nights on ABC. Also, what do you guys expect from the fantasy suites? But before you go, please like this video and subscribe to our channel so you never miss out on any news updates. I'm your host, Hibba Berry. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.